to learn that when you got field pressure coming, that's usually going to have a cop in, and then he makes a better decision and probably pulls that down.
That's about the only thing that's gone wrong in these last 7 games of 500 plus.
Right.
What do you have to do to emphasize ball security? Because that could come out and bite you in one of these remaining games.
Oh, of course, and we do a lot to emphasize it. You know, the way that we watch film and great film, the way that we talk to our guys, we put emphasis on it. And again, that's something that we stress. And yes, it is a concern down the stretch. We can't have it, trending in the wrong way. So we'll get back to work. And again, I think one was a competitive play. One was a bad throw, and then one was a young guy today. So again, good thing is they haven't been in a situation where they cost us, and we got to keep driving our guys and not become complacent in ball security. Because again, as you said, down the stretch is going to be critical. Return over the ball.
What close is Tyrone?
I think he was moving around pretty good. I'm not exactly sure, but we're hopeful that this week we'll get him back. So I imagine that he'll probably be back in practice at some point this week, working with
all the way down here. Does Ryan have a chance to get it? He's playing some right guard.
Who's that?
Ryan Norton. Does he have a chance to take over at right guard, or do you still like Morris there if Tyrone can go?
I think that's a call that Coach Caldwell will have to make. I think Morris has gotten in there and done a really good job, and Norton's gotten in there and done a good job. So we'll have to assess and see how they play this week and see where Tyrone is, and he'll make the best decision. And the good thing is, when you got guys that can hold that position, it just gives you added depth.
Tony split Deshaun out a couple of times there in the fourth quarter. Is that just kind of maybe to give upcoming opponents something to think about? Like maybe North Carolina, anybody you might see in the playoffs come that time?
Well, again, it's a you don't want to take your best player off the field, and that's a package that we've been really trying to work on. And we started with Kelly up at Syracuse, getting that package in there. And again, it gives guys something to think about. It gives you a guy in the backfield that's a true quarterback. So we're really just trying to work that package and work the different the plays that we've been practicing to see can we get it produce a positive yards.
And having Deshaun there and playing at the end, just wanted to keep him fluid and confident. I mean, were you guys looking for even more points to kind of with the things about the eye test?
Well, just looking at the flow of the game.
Yeah.
The flow of the game at that point. We're trying to seal the game, and we want our best guys out there and handing it off. And Fuller proved in late in the second half that he was fine in the run, so we kept him in the game, and really just trying to make sure that we did everything we needed to do to secure the win.
Tony, with him out there, with Deshaun out there, it looks like this offense is flowing at such an easy pace, such a steady pace. 500 yards, 7 games in a row. I mean, those are crazy numbers. That's video game numbers.
I'm not gonna say it's easy. It's definitely not easy. We're having to work, but he's, as everyone has said around here, and hopefully, people will recognize it's not just something that we're throwing out there. We feel like he's the best quarterback in the country because he can manage the system. He knows where to go with the ball. He's just a sophomore, but he doesn't make many mistakes. He makes the right reads. Probably the throw was a little low on that interception, but he's getting the ball in the right spot. He knows how to handle our protections. I mean, he's just, he's a complete quarterback, and he manages the system. He takes pride in his performance. He takes pride in his preparation. So I'm not going to say it's easy, but they work, and the rest of the unit builds off of his confidence, his quiet leadership.
Those two long touchdown throws that he had, I mean, they look like NFL caliber throws. Hitting the guys in stride.
Well, he's been making a lot of those throws this year. It wasn't just tonight. And again, he studies. He don't just study, the plays that we're running. He studies the defense. He knows the personnel. He knows which guys that he has a better matchup on. He knows where his matchup opportunities are on every play, and he dissects it. He's playing at a high level. He's building the guys up around him. The offensive line is building off of his confidence. They're taking pride in protecting him in the pocket because they know he can deliver the strike.
But for the second week in a row, it looks like a team to just loaded up and pretty much said you're not going to run the ball. Is this something you guys are, I guess, obviously prepared to see each week now, that this is how teams are going to try to defend you?
Yeah, and the biggest challenge for us is figuring out what they want to take away. And I thought tonight that Wake Forest did a really good job of taking away the run by having an extra half, by some of the line movements that they were doing. They were prepared to handle all of our screens. If you watch the defensive line was doing an unbelievable job of redirecting on our screen games. So they were determined to stop the screens, stop the runs, but they got to give up something. So they were a little bit softer in coverage. So we were able to take advantage of some of the quick throws. And then when they decided to come up with challenges, Deshaun was on the money with delivering the deep ball.
Is that what's so surprising though? Is that with a guy like Deshaun, that defenses say, okay, we got to pick a poison, and that's consistently that's been the poison they picked this year. Is that surprising?
Well, because you got to think about it. The way we started the season, we came out running the football, so we had success running the football. So there's evidence that we can run the ball. And then you watch Deshaun. If you give him the opportunity to run the ball, he can beat you with his legs. And then we empty you out and spread you out and get our athletes in space, and then he can pick you apart, throwing throwing the ball. So there's a lot of things that we present from an offense. And so the biggest thing for our guys is just to take pride in execution and understand that throughout the course of the game, we're going to have to make a few adjustments. Once we figure out how they want to play us, what their plan is, then we'll go on attack.